The Numa gun game is finally here. I know some of you guys have been waiting very patiently for this one. I do apologize. This may or may not be the second time I've recorded this, because the first time, which is the reason why it's taking me so long to get around to this, the first time I may have recorded like half the video with no audio. So that's like, you know, really great, isn't it? And I just kind of thought after that, I took a little break from doing gun games. Well, a little break from doing the Numa gun game, I should say. But we're back today, and we're doing it with Black Ops 2 guns. And we got a healthy 130 guns to work through. It's 65 individual guns, obviously with Pack-a-Punch involved as well. So it's a whole bunch of weapons. Now, I'm recording this shortly after I did the Eisendrache video. Can I beat the Eisendrache with... what was it, MWR guns? I think we just did. Wow, that is not what I was expecting for this gun. That is a weird, oh my god, there's a zombie. Weird burst fire, what's this gun called again? 5.7? Was not expecting that. Do not like that at all, actually. That's very not what I was expecting. As I was saying, I'm recording this shortly after doing the Eisendrache video, and in that video I said that like Black Ops 6 like is living rent-free in my head. Like, it is. I haven't been this excited for a Call of Duty game in years, literally since Black Ops 4, 6 years ago. I was super stoked for Black Ops. So we're going back to arguably the best sub-franchise in Call of Duty. I was hyped for it, I was excited, couldn't wait, and that game turned out to be not the best. But that level of excitement is back for me once again with the next game, with Black Ops 6. And I kind of thought, you know what, to commemorate that excitement, to prolong that excitement, why don't we do a gun game with the guns from the best Black Ops game so far, Black Ops 2. And yes, I do mean best, I didn't misspeak. I know all the BO3 keyboard warriors are going to be fuming right now, being like, no, he didn't say my game was the best. I don't care, a game is... You ready for this? It's pretty mid. I'm not gonna lie. Awful campaign, dookie multiplayer with a phenomenal zombies game mode. Rest of that game though, not it. May have just signed my death sentence, but I don't care. I'm just speaking facts. Cry about it. I really do need to stop recording these in the morning when you know, the brain is at its cockiest and most confident, because I know for a fact one of these days my comments about certain video games is gonna bite me in the ass, and you know what, I'm here for it. I'm not gonna lie, when I downloaded this mod, I didn't realize there was this many guns in Black Ops 2, because I think this mod incorporates a lot of like the campaign specific guns as well as zombie specific guns. So like the PSR is in the mod, pretty cool. You know, the M16A4 is in the mod, pretty cool. Like I think like you've got two versions of the FAL. You've got like the campaign version, and then you got the OSW version. That's pretty cool. Like there's, oh, teleporting zombies. Oh, I completely forgot about those being in this. Oh, it's been a minute since I've used the gun game from this creator, and oh, well, that's great. I was kind of having fun just hanging about in the spawn room. It might be time to leave, because my B23R is a little weak. But, I mean, on Pack-a-Punch it was a little weak. Oh god, 1911 is incredibly strong. Hello? Was not expecting this. This is probably not the best gun to be using as well, though, in this room, because obviously Mustang and Sally is going to be the Pack-a-Punch version in like 2 seconds. I don't want to blow myself up. Is it Mustang and Sally? It is, in fact, Mustang and Sally. I should probably grab this double points. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, it might be time to leave. It's been 13 guns in. I've got no demotions on the board yet. I'm now thinking that maybe like I'm not gonna lie, I'm doing this now. This like starting room stuff, and I'm like, maybe like a starting room like gun game could be pretty fun. I'm realizing that idea is probably awful, but it could be pretty fun, because like this is like way more intense early game than what it has been in a lot of the others, and I'm all here for it. The Browning HP. Oh, this is another campaign specific gun. Like I said, there's a lot of weapons in this. A lot of weapons that quite frankly I forget exist, such as the PSR. I think every time I play a map or a mod that involves that gun, I'm always like, huh? What is this? And then someone in the comments like 10 minutes after I upload is like, oh my god, bro, did you know about the PSR from Black Ops 2 Zombies campaign? Not Black Ops 2 Zombies campaign, just Black Ops 2 campaign in general. And it's like, no, I don't remember. I played that thing 12 years ago. I don't remember what I did last week, let alone 12 years ago. Also, why is this gun so quiet? I don't like this at all. I'm actually interested to see how this gun is pack-punched. That is a name of names. I didn't think they were going to do like the actual Boomhilda pack punch for this thing, because it's a bit of a weird gun pack-a-punch in comparison to a lot of the other weapons, like, or being like an actual projectile rather than like the hit scan bullet like you usually get in Black Ops 2. Okay, I'm actually realizing sitting around in the spawn room is definitely not the smartest play. All right, I got no perks. I do have a perk. I have quick revive for some reason, but this is getting a little difficult. Oh my god, I don't want to take a demotion. I do not want to take a demotion. Oh, that is some teleporting zombies, man. God, I hate them. Hate them so much. This is, yeah. I think if I ever do like a spawn room gun game, definitely doing it with a mod that doesn't have teleporting zombies. Oh my god, I'm already like I'm having flashbacks to Nactor and Toten like it's just like oh my god, it took me several days to get over that experience. I can't be going back to the trenches like that so soon. God, I hate them. Those purple-headed little freaks. I just know they're ready to ruin my day. Much like this S12 is, because this thing is not good. All right, I'm telling you, this thing sucks. Also, now remembering random perk spawns. Great. Please be Jug. Please be Jug or double tap. And I would very much appreciate it if you could hurry up and spawn. I think I said speed. Nope, it's double tap. Okay, I heard the speed jingle, so I thought it had already spawned. But do you know what? I ain't gonna complain with double tap. Best perk in the franchise. Maybe a little teaser for an upcoming video, if you get my drift. Oh god, that's another video I'm not looking forward to uploading because it's gonna also cause some fume. Oh, it's a Blundergut already. Oh god, I love this gun. You know, I like absolutely my favorite wonder weapon of all time. Like, I understand it's not the best, but man, the Blundergut just hits different. It's just such a good weapon. Like, out of all the wonder weapons they bring back, even though I know, obviously, you know, they brought it back in BO4 with Blood of the Dead. Like, I don't care if it doesn't fit the setting. I want the Blundergut back. It's just such a good gun. I love it. I mean, in general, you know, shotguns, I always say they are kind of my favorite guns to use in zombies, especially the, like, zombies, like Call of Duty zombies and whatnot, but also just other zombie games in general. Man, I love that thing. I love that thing so much. I don't love being stuck down here, though. Also, can I turn on the trap? Oh, I can. I didn't think that would work. Oh my god, teleport. Jesus, what the oh, I hate them. Oh, oh, that is what is, bro is on one. Jesus Christ. Guy's just teleporting all over the place. Just hit like the malfunction button and just gone crazy. Can't be dealing with teleporting zombies just actually abusing me. My speed cola, don't mind it, give. Would like Jug though. Not gonna lie. Always love like having random spawns or perks, you know, always spices things up, but at the same time, kind of hate them. Because my luck always means I get the good goods last. Okay, Smash 12 was in Black Ops 2. I'm assuming this is another campaign-specific weapon that I just don't remember because, like I said, the campaign was 12 years ago. Don't expect me to remember everything about this game because it's not gonna happen. Also, the most recent time I played Numa, before obviously the last time I did it for the gun game, was Vanguard. And every time every time I've gone back to this map since Vanguard's come out, I don't want that. God, what? What? Just what? Oh, mule kick? No. Ugh. As I was saying though, like every time I've gone back to Numa since Vanguard, I always expect the that like extra little area to be open until I remember, like, hey, that's a Vanguard specific thing. Like, that's not in every single Numa. And it's like, oh, kind of forgot because I've played that map. Believe it or not, quite a lot. Like, Vanguard did a lot of things wrong, but Numa, so good. And like, I genuinely think if Vanguard Zombies was round-based from day one, I do honestly think it would be like a top, like, 4 Call of Duty experience. Because Vanguard, like Numa, yeah, right, Easter egg is very tame, very boring, very, you know, straightforward. But the gameplay, oh my god, it's so good. Covenant system, still single-handedly the best thing they've ever added to this game. And I will die on that hill. Open the door, please. Ugh, Burst Fire Olympia. I don't hate it. It actually is very good. First time the Olympia has been good in its entire life. But as I was saying, you know, Numa did a lot wrong. Vanguard did a lot wrong. But they got Numa right. And if the entire game was like that, but obviously original maps, good Easter eggs and whatever else, I certainly do think Vanguard Zombies could have been an all-timer. But they had to decide to go and give us objective-based stuff with Duran Fang and Terra Maledicta. And then the Archon, which I know was round-based in the end, but, you know, just Terra Maledicta reskinned. God, it sucked. It is wild, though, that Numa is the best thing that came out of that game. Also, realizing I'm in an awful spot because it's round 16. Didn't realize that. And there is 300 zombies running at me. But this gun is nuts. So there's no delay with the M1216 Pack-a-Punched in this mod. And I ran the wrong way in the swamp. Come on, run, run, run. Blow things up, run. Jesus Christ. It's always the thing, like, I always forget just how many launchers are actually involved in these gun game mods. And I always forget Black Ops 3 doesn't exactly have, like, an easily available PhD. Even though the mod does add it, I can only get it from the Wonder Fizz, which obviously isn't great. That means there's still very, very high chance that I'm blowing myself up. The... What? The Stinger? Again! Campaign-specific weapons. Just do not remember these things at all. I actually said in a previous video, like a couple of weeks ago, I might go back and play the Cold War campaign because I never really like enjoyed it too much, and I don't think I got like the best experience out of it and whatever. I actually think I might take that up a notch and go back and just play all of the Black Ops campaigns, because like Black Ops 1 campaign, incredible. Black Ops 2 campaign, incredible. Black Ops 3 campaign, awful. Black Ops 4 doesn't have one. Cold War, a lot of people say it's good. I didn't think so, but hopefully that changes when I do get around to playing it. You know, just to get like you can tell that's how excited I am for Black Ops 6. Like I've never in my life gone back and replayed a campaign before like a new game's come out. But with Black Ops 6, I'm like, yeah, give me it all. I'll experience everything again before that game comes out. Oh, it's got me wrapped around his little finger before it even comes out. I'm gonna be a Black Ops 6 defender, I swear to God. Even if that game sucks, I'm gonna fight tooth and nail for that game. I don't care. I've already made up my mind. In my head, it's already an old-timer. Absolutely gonna bite me in the ass. Because let's be honest, at the end of the day, it is Call of Duty. It is, you know... I think Activision are still pretty, like, involved with this game. So, gotta take everything with a grain of salt, haven't you, really? Just a little unfortunate. Right, we're still only 86 guns left. I've not even got through 50 yet. Oh, what do the orange guys mean again? I don't remember. That's the first I've seen of those this run. It's taken us around 18 for them to spawn in. This gun is pretty weak, even with double tap. Oh, the SMGs are not strong in this mod. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. They are not strong at all. Goddamn teleporting zombies. I can't even train properly in like the one good training area on this map because the teleporting zombies are menaces. Although, to be fair, we've not taken that many demotions, but I can see that changing pretty quickly. I have the hiccups, which is great. It's not great. I hate them. It's awful. Absolutely the single worst thing the human body can do, other than, you know, the big C. But, I'm just gonna move on. I need to learn to just not talk as much in the morning, because, like, that filter people have in their brain, like, I don't have one, and it's way worse in the morning, because I'm tired, and the words just fall out of my mouth. Also, the fact that when you know, pair that with something that is quite stressful, with this, it's just a recipe for disaster. Oh my god, the teleporter! Do one, you little shit. I hate them. Oh, I hate this even more though. The gun, that is. Never really been a big MP7 enjoyer, not gonna lie. Never understand why people always seem to gravitate towards that weapon in Call of Duty or just games in general. Just not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan of where I am either, because I've only got one way out of this. And it begins with a demotion. God damn it. Okay, if I'm gonna go into any of the, like, the paths, I guess, the little huts, that one is not where I'm going first. Ooh, the Tommy gun? Completely forgot this was gonna be in the mod, little Mob of the Dead action. So, like, I'm still trying to think, like, what are the other guns, then, that, like, aren't necessarily the most, recognizable guns from Black Ops 2? I'm trying to think, what guns are specifically only in the campaign? Is the RPD? No, because the RPD was in multiplayer, wasn't it? Or was it? I don't really remember. It's been so long. Like, it's been so long since I played Black Ops 2 outside of zombies that, like, my perception of the rest of this game is so warped. Because I just don't remember what it's involved in or not. Or the Peacekeeper, though. I do remember this, because it is absolutely one of the best things in zombies. I don't know what they do to this gun. Every mod it's in, it's insanely powerful. Like, genuinely top 3 gun. No, not this, though. Seeing this just ruins the mood. Goddamn, if this is in the next game, I think I might actually rescind every positive, like, thought I've had. There you go. Because this thing is the bane of my existence. You just know for a fact they're going to bring it back as well. And I'm going to have to use this in zombies to get the goddamn mastery camo. Along with the not with the ballista. Along with, like, the ballistic knife. And some other god-awful atrocity. And I'm going to hate it. Like, you just know they're going to do it. Like, you just know they are. You're going to think they're all funny and quirky. You're not. Alright? Just bad experiences all around with that thing in the past, you know? Black Ops 1 mainly. Oh, so this M16 is weak. This is not the Skull Crusher that I know from Black Ops 2. Holy, this gun is not strong. Also, not a very fast fire rate either. That is not what you want to see from this thing. Oh, so finally we're into AR season of these as well. I feel like I've been doing this. I mean, I've been doing it for 18 minutes. But it feels like I've been here for an eternity. You gotta bait me with like a couple of assault rifles and then drop a sniper in my hand. Like, that is just not fair, and I'm gonna get stuck in the swamp. Run! Please slide. Don't get stuck in the water. Give me the dual points. Thank you. Honestly, don't understand how I live there. I have learned I've gotten so much better at these gun games over the last couple of weeks since when I first played them. Like, at this point, like, if this was like still like first or second gun game, I would have taken like 15, 20 demotions by now. But at this point, I'm actually pretty good at them. Like, I understand how to play them now. I understand how to, like, maneuver my way around the guns and whatever. I'm no longer in the dregs. It's great. Although, to be fair, this SMR might actually land me right back there. Because usually, in mods, the SMR turns out to be pretty goddamn good. This time, not so much. But I will happily take a death machine so I don't have to use it. God damn the SMR. Do you know what? Out of all the guns that I think could come back, I do generally think the SMR might be one of them. And I don't know if I'd be opposed to that, because I think they'd finally make it pretty good. Or maybe they just wouldn't have it broken in zombies. That would be nice. Because, like, I think a lot of people tend to forget that the SMR was... God damn it. The SMR was pretty nuts in multiplayer. Like, it was a very, very good weapon. In zombies, however, it was just completely broken on Black Ops 2. So if it does ever return, which I don't think it will. This isn't me, like, seeing rumors and being like, oh my god, the SMR's returning. This is just me throwing out, you know, what if. But if it did return, I'd hope it'd be good. The redemption arc no one saw coming, but we all deserved. Back to the foul. Let's not play like a dumbass. And by that, oh, I'm like sitting here wondering why I'm not sprinting as much and like as quickly as possible. I don't have, what's it called? Stamina, best perk of all time. Or at least it's up there. God, the perk is so good. So like, if you don't know, or if you don't follow me on Twitter or whatever, which you should do, come on. I started writing the script for a... Oh my god, that thing fires fast. I started writing the script for a ranking every perk in Call of Duty Zombies. And I posted on Twitter the top 10. So, you know, if you don't want to see that, you know, don't go over. But if you do want to see it, you know, there you go. And there's definitely some, you know, there's some choices in the top few perks, not gonna lie. Which I think would make people very upset. Although I think what I have placed from 20th to 11th is way worse. But, you know, that's just my opinion. You're gonna have to respect it. End of. But, yeah, that video is gonna be interesting when I get it all done. Hopefully by the end of the week. Although, actually, speaking of video ideas, obviously, I know a lot of you guys are here for the gun games, but they're not gonna last forever, unfortunately. I do have a few other ideas for gun game videos. I obviously want to go back and I want to beat that Rust map. Like, absolutely want to go back and beat that. I've given it one more attempt since the video, and I think I got to, like, I don't know, the gun like 50 left, I think. So a bit better than what we had in the video I posted, or the attempts I posted in that video. I think there was like 4 or 5 of them, but it's pretty difficult. So I definitely want to get that beaten. Oh, the M14. Oh, the M14, my baby. If this isn't back in Black Ops 6, I might riot. You got to give me my classic M14 starting gun, although you can keep the Olympia out of it because no one really needs that back. No one needs the Olympia. Oh, don't demote me again, please. I know that demotion wasn't because the M14 bad. It's just because, you know, me bad. Don't get it twisted. What the hell hit me then? Oh, teleporter, of course. Every time I get hit suspiciously, I'm always like, how did that happen? I turn around, he's got a big purple glowy light around his head, and I'm like, oh, that's why. I still haven't, like, actually discovered what all the different colors of, like, the flame is on the zombies' heads. Because I used to think they were all, like, color coordinated, like maybe red does more damage, green is faster, purple teleports, and then the orange is a little bit of everything. I'm starting to think maybe that might just be me saying stuff without getting confirmation. But I assume there's a reason as to why they're all different colored heads. Like, surely. Because what's the point in them all doing the same thing and them having different colors, unless it's just for, you know, fashion sense. I don't know. Also, ballista. Not really what I want to be using on Pack-a-Punch around 26 in the gun game, you know? But I appreciate you. Also, the XPR we used like 2 minutes ago, insanely good. Still kind of mad that they never gave us that in, you know, official zombies, because that thing would have gone so hard. Same with Black Ops 3 with the P, like, was it the P-06, that like weird burst fire sniper they brought out like late on in that game's life cycle. The fact that it never came to zombies is a crime. That gun would have been so good. Unlike my accuracy, Jesus Christ. All right, well, now we're back into the classic FAL, the B01 FAL. This is 46 guns left though. We're actually getting down there pretty quickly. 24 minutes on the clock. This might be contender for the quickest gun game we've gone through, and there was 130 guns. Although to be fair, I think I said the same thing when it came to the Nactor and Totem one with World War II guns, which has 140 something odd weapons. I was in like a similar position, and that still ended up taking me like an hour plus to do. So hopefully this doesn't take a turn for the worst. It's actually been pretty smooth sailing so far. I think actually having the open space has protected me a bit from the teleporters. Like, yeah, they're annoying. Yes, they have caught me off guard a few times, but it isn't that bad. It hasn't been that bad. What has been bad, though, is getting these Unpack-a-Punch guns. And I see them, and I'm like, oh, hell yeah. The STG, this thing's going to be great. I then start firing it, and I'm like, oh, wow. This gun's just tickling them, huh? Like, I get it, you know, around 27, but come on. Oh, my God. I thought I could fit through the gap. Turns out I cannot fit through the gap. You see, like I said, you know, this is where things could start taking a turn for the worst, and I hope it doesn't, because this has been a pretty great run. This has actually gone way better than the first attempt I did of this with the muted audio, and I'd like to keep it up. It is actually like I'm sitting here and like still got Black Ops 6 on the mind. It is kind of crazy to think that in literally 4 months ish, little under 4 months, I'm gonna be sitting here playing that game. It's a great feeling. It's a really, really great feeling. Also, the fact I think the beta is like end of August, beginning of September. Can't wait for that. Genuinely, like I keep like it's just it just feels so great to be genuinely excited for a Call of Duty game again. Like, don't get me wrong, we've had some pretty good games over the last, you know, 5 or 6 years. I still think MW 2019 is a great game. I know a lot of people don't like the multiplayer because of campers and whatever, but you know, never really bothered me too much personally. Oh my god, that's a lot of zombies. Not with an SVU, I don't want to fight that. Obviously Cold War is, I think, the fan favorite of the last few. You know, didn't love multiplayer myself. You know, obviously, you know, my stance on campaign on zombies. MW2, don't want to talk about it. I do actually think MW3 is a pretty good game, I'm not gonna lie. MWZ is fine. You know, it's enjoyable for a bit. I'm not gonna sit here and like tell you it's the best thing ever, because it's not, but like I enjoy it from time to time. You know, I thought the campaign was fine until the last mission, which obviously, you know, did kind of throw the entire thing under the bus, but you know, it is what it is. Multiplayer is great. Just gonna say, I think MW3 multiplayer is great. And I'm sure there's a game that I've forgotten. Oh, Vanguard. Yeah, Vanguard again was just kind of like the most, you know, inoffensive game. Didn't do anything too crazy, either good or bad. It was just kind of mid throughout. I mean, obviously, you know, Zombies was an atrocity until Numa came out. But like, I'm thinking this is it. You know, this is gonna be the one. I think we're long overdue. Just an absolute heater across the board. Great campaign, great multiplayer, great zombies. Honestly, as well, like I know people are like, oh, what about Warzone? I don't care. That game mode can crash and burn for all I care about. Literally, get rid of it. Just get it gone. Don't care. Leave it out to dry. Sack it off. Put it in the bin. Do whatever you need to do. Do not care about it. Might seem harsh, but I really don't care. Like, I haven't played Warzone since... what, the day Caldera dropped, which was the Vanguard map for Warzone. So that's, we're talking what, 3 years ago? Jesus Christ, 3 years ago? Was it really that long? Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, 3 years ago. Jesus Christ. Oh my, that is a long ass time ago. You could say I don't really care about that game. Also, this MTAR is also a gun I'm not really caring for because it is weak. I mean, at least Unpack-a-Punch that is. Jesus Christ. Round 29? Oh my god, slow down. I haven't really been looking at the round counter this entire time. I did not think we were on such a high round already. Terrifying. This is gonna be another goddamn Kino de Toten situation where the rounds just fly through and we end on like round 37, almost round 40. Oh, the Scott H is not it. I mean, it's actually pretty good. It's just, you know, I'm being a bit of a pleb, bit of an idiot, bit of a not great gamer right now. That's the cringiest thing I think I've said in a long minute. Holy, have I got... oh, a grenade launcher. Oh, I didn't even notice. I think I had one on the FAL as well, or maybe the AK, which I didn't use. Yeah. I love doing that. It's so good. It's so satisfying. Just being able to blow stuff up with no repercussions. I realize that probably sounds awful taken out of context, but quite frankly, you know, truer words haven't been spoken. I'm gonna shut up now before I get put on the list. Holy teleporter. Like I said, one of these days, my mouth is gonna get me in trouble. Not because I'm ever gonna say something that's like actually horrendous. I think I'm just gonna make like the wrong joke at the wrong time, and it's gonna get me shot. Like, it's as simple as that. I will say though, this Type 25, actually very good. I absolutely despise this thing in actual Black Ops 2. Like, arguably one of the worst guns in the entire game, for zombies, that is. In this mod, though, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. The SWAT 556. This gun pops up every now and then in these Black Ops 2 mods, and quite frankly, I don't remember this weapon at all. At all being in this game. Don't remember it from multiplayer, don't remember it from campaign. I generally think this is like one of those, is a Mandela effect. I do not remember that weapon in that game at all. Like, at all. Don't remember it in campaign. It certainly wasn't in zombies, and I definitely don't remember it in multiplayer. Like, I'm telling you, I'm being lied to about that weapon. It does not exist in that game. I don't remember it in the slightest. I don't know if it should... What is that teleporter doing, man? God, it's getting to that point. They're getting a little feisty. We'll say, though, I've been loving the amount of duel points I've been getting. But as I was saying, I deadass feel like I'm being lied to about the 556. That gun does not exist in this game. Oh, Black Ops 2. Telling you. I'm telling you. It's a government conspiracy, bro. It's like it doesn't exist. Oh, this thing, though. This thing definitely existed. What a heater. What an absolute banger this thing is. Still to this day, I think one of the greatest weapons they've ever added to zombies. And I will die on that hill. It is a heater of a weapon. Oh, so this was also one of those guns I always wished was in zombies. The Mark 48, the LMG. They gave us the LSAT. Why couldn't they just give us this as well? This would have been such a fun weapon. But I feel like it's just one of those, like... Actually, that's a good question. I don't understand why they omit certain weapons from zombies. Oh, oh, you see him? See like the way he teleported behind me? Oh, shit. I saw that. I saw what he was trying to do. Oh my god. As I was saying though, never understood why they omit certain weapons from zombies. Like, is it balancing issues? Are they just lazy? Do they need to have like X amount of weapons on the map? Like, and having any more, does it just like break things or whatever? Like, never understood it. Really never understood it. Or like why certain maps only get certain weapons. I mean, I do kind of understand that. Why was the XPR never in Black Ops 2 Zombies? Why was the Mark 48 never there? Why was the AK-47 only on Mob? Like, because the AK-47 was just one of those guns I always wanted to use. Why was this thing not in any of the maps? Oh my god. That would have been an absolute banger. But then yet again, that's probably why. Because, like, I'm assuming a lot of it just comes down to balancing. And I think back in the day, everything was on the same sandbox. So it's like if they nerf something in one area, it gets nerfed, like, you know, like game-wide. Whereas today... Obviously, you know, they have like a sandbox for Warzone, a sandbox for multiplayer, a sandbox for zombies. So they can adjust things separately to those game modes. Don't think they had the brains to do that back in the day. Or the technology, I would assume. Oh, ray gun at number 6 is interesting. Haven't seen the PSR, so I'm assuming that is going to be showing up momentarily. Because that thing is basically a wonder weapon in zombies. It's so incredibly strong. So hopefully, we have a little PSR action in a second. Because I'm not gonna lie, I've been looking forward to using that gun. Like, it is a lot of fun to use. This ray gun, however, is not, and I will happily take a nuke and an insta-kill. Alright, so I'm assuming it's going to be ray gun Mark 1, ray gun Mark 2, and then you're going to show me the PSR. And we're all going to go home happy. I mean, I assume you're watching this at home anyway, but if you're not, we're all going to go home happy. God, the ray gun sucks. I'm just going to say it. This gun does not bring joy. It just does not. Loved every bit of this. Oh, the wonderful. Okay, no, Mark 2 maybe. Very fitting for this map, though. Very fitting for this map. God, that noise. Do it again. Just do it again. Oh, actually, no, I think you need the full reload to get, like, the good... the good noises from it. Just, again. I didn't hear anything because of all the zombies dying. Sound design is such a good tool for great video games, and the Wunderwaffe might actually be right at the tippy top for some of the best sound design for guns I've ever heard in a video game. It's such a good weapon. Such a good weapon. Like, just all those little, like, weird, like, electrical and mechanical, like, voicings all paired together. Oh my god, I love it. Oh my god, I love it. It tickles my brain in all the right ways, and I'm going to be very sad to see it go. Unless the final gun is the PSR, then I might actually just be a little bit happier. But I suppose we're going to find out momentarily what it is. See that right there? Stone PSR. Black Ops 2 weapon pack. Stone PSR. Where's my PSR? I actually also haven't used the war machine either. Now that I'm thinking about it. Also, no death machine? Yeah, okay. I'll let you off. There's a few missing weapons. I'm not gonna lie, re-tabbing back into the game, I came very close then to ending game by accident. That would have been not great. Oh, I don't want to... Okay, that bit was not worth it because it demoted me. It was not worth it at all. Although, to be fair, I do get to use the Wonder Waff again, and I'll never say no to this. Like, actually, talking about... I said before about returning Wonder Weapons and wanting the Blundergat to come back. Would not be upset if the Wonder Waff made a return. I know it made a return in Vanguard, obviously, but like let's be honest, Vanguard, you know, nah, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. I want like an actual proper Wonder Waff in a great Call of Duty Zombies game. Because like I said, it already in my mind, Black Ops 6 is like an all-timer. Don't want to hear anything about it. Right, this time, Mark II ray gun. We're not gonna get stuck in a corner, and we're not gonna take it down. Might take it down though because of that teleporter. Not gonna lie. This is taking a hot minute to get through this gun. Holy! Like you always kind of think, you always see the Mark II ray gun, and you're like, yeah, this is like the best of the best. Then you use it on Pack-a-Punch around 34, and you're like, huh? This is not as good as I remember it being. But then you use a Pack-a-Punch, and you're like, oh, now I see why people like it so much. I think headshot multiplier Pack-a-Punched is ridiculous. Like, I genuinely think they added just an extra number to it by accident, but I'm not gonna complain, because that's another dub for me when it comes to gun game. I always love as well, I feel like I end around 1800 kills in every single one of these. I've just noticed. Pretty cool, pretty freaky. But that is gonna wrap things up for me today. Thank you so much for watching. I will leave a link to the mod in the description if you wanna go check it out for yourselves. Thanks so much for watching. Once again, my name has been Satch. As always, I'll see you in the next one.